What is the ratio of attention that you get from guys versus girls?
Oh, like 90-10. In favor of men, of course. Literally. And I think my Instagram statistics are like 91% men. Yeah. Anyone who thinks that this life is going to get you girls,
What
you
does
get
it
more
say?
men to come
What does
at
it
you.
say that like the king of the aesthetics bro era is just swimming in men?
Yeah.
Like there's just
Swimming in
men
men, yeah.
everywhere, and all of these guys that think I'm going to go to the gym and if I get buff, then I'm going to get loads of attention from girls. It's like,
Which also there's a line of respect in that, because let's say you start doing something for the attention of women, and then in the end you don't get it, but you realize how much you love it, so you keep doing it, and your bros are like, that's dope. And like, you're not doing it so your bros love you, but you're doing it now because you actually love to do it, rather than just getting a girl, you know?
Yeah.
So there's like a little bit more meaning in doing it for yourself, and just because you love training.
come for the girls, stay for the gains.
Exactly,
Yeah. But it's just so funny. Like every person that I've spoken to that's got a big platform that is built around their physique, it's like, it's a lot of men.
Every time, yeah.
A lot of men out there that like, are you getting requests for please send me your used socks. Please send me.
I used to, but I don't read my DMs anymore.
Okay.
I don't really go through
Is
a
that
lot
Calvin's
of that.
job?
No,
Poor guy.
I'm the only one logged into my stuff. He sends me the stuff, I post it.
Okay.
But I just don't even dive into it. There's too much shit in there.
It's a cesspool down there, Chris.
There's all these like groups now, and it's just like memes and tags, and like it's not even like anyone actually saying anything.
What do you mean?
Like people will start a group with like all their boys, and then like lifting club, and it will be you and your friends from high school, and then they'll just throw Chris Bumstead in there because it's funny. Maybe he'll see it one day. And I have like hundreds of those, and that's all and they're not even messaging me; they're messaging each other, and I'm just in the chat. So I've like every couple months I'll like go, and I'm like bored waiting someone. I like look, and I'm like, nope, I just close it. I'm like, there's just nothing in there.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, what talking about social media and the social media game, something that you guys like pay attention to continue to build. How have you dealt with the increasing amount of notoriety and pressure and eyes on you and stuff as somebody that's pretty heavily introverted and wants their privacy? You've had to make a public relationship with Mrs. Business, you know, the most stressful times of your sporting career and stuff as well.
Yeah.
How does that feel? Like, how have you struggled with that, and how's it helped you to grow?
I think honestly, unlike most in that position, it's impacted me less than a lot of other shit in my life has impacted me. I think I was just raised purely for like valuing people who know who you are and who you are as a man and how you like act in this world, rather than what you accomplish and what you own and all these things. And all these people don't know who I am. So even from a young age, I literally remember thinking like, all these compliments I'm getting, these people don't even know who I am. These people don't even like, they can say whatever they want about me, but it's just this idea of me they're talking about, not actually me. So the compliments, while I'm grateful for it and the support and it means a lot to me, they don't know who I am. It doesn't make me better or worse, whatever they say. So when negativity comes in and people say anything bad, they're both one and the same. They're both just kind of like out there, and it doesn't really mean anything. You know, if like my mom came up to me and be like, you're being a really fucking shitty person, I'd be like, what the fuck? Like I would my heart would sink. I'd change my whole life. But like if someone on the street comes up and be like, you're this, that, I'd be like,
You don't even know me.
yeah, like what?
But how do you know, your mind isn't naturally going to gravitate toward these meaner comments. We have this negativity bias that we see.
Yeah.
How have you trained yourself? Do you not look? Is there a strategy behind this for how you try and avoid that seeping in? I imagine if you're 3 weeks out from prep with everything in the toilet and you feel like crap and you've got 1,500 calories to look forward to today, half of which is from broccoli, like the last thing that you want to see is someone saying something mean on the internet.
For sure, yeah.
So where do you go to deal with that?
I mean, there's a lot of things and it's been a transition, but now at this point when I'm in prep, I mute everything. All notifications are off. I don't look at my comments. I don't really look at anything. And I would just rather that not seep into me. On a baseline, I can always bring myself back to like what I said, understanding these people don't know me, but I'm obviously still affected by certain things that hit me. But again, if something affects me, it's because of something I have unhealed inside of myself. Yep. It comes back to like where I'm still hurting, not so much what other people are or what they're thinking of me. So like an example of something that hit me a few years ago, but it wasn't online. It was someone in person, and they were just fucking around with me. We're bantering. We're guys. We're like, we give each other shit. And he said something like, oh, wow, when you were a kid, like, girls must have been like, here's this good-looking, tall, jacked, handsome guy. Come up to him, and then you open your mouth, and they hear your voice in that lisp, and they're like, what the fuck? And they're like, fuck this guy, and they leave you alone. And I remember, like, feeling like a kid again, just getting this washed-over embarrassment, and just, like, feeling like fucking, like, 12 years, 15 years old again. And I was like, wow. Like, I'm like, I used to be teased a little bit for my lisp, and I'm like, that still is kind of in there a little bit. But that's not because this guy's an asshole. That's because when I was a kid, someone made me feel like shit about it, and I never really like gave that kid like the love and permission, myself being that kid, the love and permission to like be okay with that and understanding that doesn't represent himself. So I think just taking those moments and using them as an opportunity to go inside yourself and kind of like give your like younger self a little bit of love and compassion, who like didn't get it maybe when he was younger because he felt like alone. Yep. You know, to go back and try and heal those periods of your life rather than being angry at the other person. Because, I mean, that's really all that is to it. Because if you're giving the power to the person, then you're just focusing on them and you're going to continuously live in that pain. It doesn't help you, and they don't give a fuck. They're just throwing shit at you. They don't care what. They want you to react.
In other news, this episode is brought to you by a product I've used every single day for over 3 years now, and that is AG1. It's a foundational nutrition supplement that covers whole body health, helps with my digestion, it helps with my energy. It is the staple to my supplement regime, and it's the same for Dr. Andrew Huberman, Joe Rogan, Lex Friedman, Tim Ferriss. All of them have been using it for a very long time, and that's because they invest in the highest quality ingredients, and they've upgraded the recipe 52 times over the last decade as new research has come in. Also, there is a 90-day money-back guarantee, so you can buy it and try it for 89 days, and if you do not like it, they will give you your money back. If you're looking for a simpler, effective investment for your health, try AG1. Get 5 free AG1 travel packs, plus a year's supply of vitamin D, and that 90-day money-back guarantee by going to drinkag1.com/wisdom. That's drinkag1.com/wisdom.